Well, when I read the headline yesterday about the Biden's stimulus grant package, what came to mind is sort of like people in the schoolyard say, "My stimulus grant is bigger than your stimulus grant." I can't get rid of these bloody ads. But actually, I'm gonna put a link in the description for CNN here. They have a good description, outline of what. Let me move me here. Uh, Outline of what's in the package, and you don't know what's going to happen, but it's actually double the one they just passed. So they just passed something, a couple of weeks ago. It's not even the money's not even out yet, and they're talking about double that. So the last one was 800 billion. Now this is going to be almost 2 trillion. And certainly the country needs a lot of this stuff. Everybody's still hurting. Well, half the country's hurting, let's say. But anyway, this is what can be in it. I mean, it's in the proposal, and then it has to go through Congress. But it's looking better that a lot of this stuff will probably get through. But that's my biased opinion or uninformed opinion, whatever. But keep an eye on it. So we have the $2,000. What Biden's doing is say, okay, we're going to give everybody another $1,400 because you already got 6. Okay, so that means your total will be $2,000, and that's to everybody up to whatever the income limits were. Like $100,000. It's crazy, but okay. Then you have the enhanced unemployment aid. Okay, now this is also in the program that's out there now. So now the current one that was passed 2 days ago or 2 weeks ago, what that does is it extends how long you can get unemployment by 11 more weeks, and it gives you an extra $300 a week, and that's even if you're a freelancer and stuff like that. So you got to check your local pandemic unemployment office to see, and these things are changing all the time. So you could call up the office one day and they say no, the next day it'll be yes, and that's why when in doubt, just apply to the bloody thing, okay? And if they say no, you apply again later. Okay, now what they have also is a rental assistance and eviction notice, okay? And that is $25 billion. I mean, that's like doubling the amount. See, currently there's $25 billion for rental assistance, and that's going to go anytime now. And you got to go and find out where they're going to have that application where you live. It's going to be different all over. There's no one big, like SBA or something. No, it's going to be some local office. So you start today. After you watch this, you get on the phone, start calling elected officials, your mayor, anybody. Hey, where's that $25 billion of emergency rent money going to be? Because I need to apply. And then if this goes through, it'll be another $25 billion. And by the way, the extra $2,000 now, that's also going to cover dependents, adult dependents. So check the rules on that if you have adult dependents. I don't think that they were covered last time, like over 17 or whatever. So, and also the eviction moratorium. Okay, now at the end of January, they're going to throw you out in the street if you haven't paid, right? Or they can. This is what it is. And if you're worried about that, actually, you go to JUST, shelter, SHELTER, .org. They have a lot of free legal help for every state. Check in your state there. That's just shelter. Just JUST, SHELTER.org. Look for the state-by-state free legal aid. Call those lawyers to see how well you're protected, okay? So that eviction moratorium, because that moratorium ends the end of January. The Biden proposal is going to go to the end of September. So you get to spend the summer in your house. Wow. Okay. Also, the SNAP, the food stamp thing, they're increasing that by 15%. Now, this is very interesting. Child care and child tax credits. This is important stuff. They have $25 billion there for childcare. That's right, $25 billion. So that's as much as rent. They have $25 billion for rent, $25 billion for childcare. So this gives you an indication. Finally, somebody realizes we have children. Wow, are these people making more children? What's going on? Hey, there's something going on here. And so somebody really looked down the street and said, hey, look at all these kids. What the hell are they doing? So that's it. And child care tax credit. Now, child care tax credit is great. And I haven't been following the tax credit recently. And it's also for adults with no children. I used to think the tax credit for what they call the EI earned income tax credit was only for people with children. No, it's for people without children. Dummy Lesko. I don't know everything. I'm guessing every day anyway. But that could be worth thousands of dollars, and that's a grant from the IRS. That's not a tax credit where you have to pay taxes and you get some back. If you pay no taxes, you get that money. So that's why tax credit like this earned income tax credit is a grant. So don't forget this. No, there's going to be more. So you make a couple grand here too. The $2,000 you get from the stimulus package, they're going to say that's going to be nothing to compare to these other things that are in here. Also, look, they're going to have subsidies for premiums for health care. So if you don't have a job and you have to pay for health care, you won the bonus. And they're going to help you with those premiums for health care if you lost your job. Okay, restoration of emergency paid leave. Don't know the details of that, but there's emergency paid leave. The employers have to pay you. There's restrictions and all that, so you got to figure that out. But they're restoring that. Apparently, they got rid of it. It goes back and forth or whatever. There's more assistance for small businesses. There's a lot already. So if you're a small business now, you want to apply to that PPP and the EIDL, both of them right now. Actually, EIDL probably soon, but apply. Start figuring all that out, man. Don't wait for that because it'll be gone. All this stuff is going to be gone quickly. You can't sit and wait. Watch the end of the ball game. No, you got to turn off the TV, get your butt on the phone, and that's it. You really find the best stuff by going on the phone, not by Google and circles and hanging around in Google and getting sidetracked and everything. No, get on the phone. Talk to people who should know this stuff, and if they don't know it, say, hey, where the hell do you think I should go to do that? Oh, you don't say no, hell. You be a little kinder and gentler. More assistance for small businesses. Aid to states and schools. Right. $350 billion for schools and state and local governments and stuff like that. So lots of money in there, okay? Increased support for vaccine and testing. And here's the kicker. Minimum wage, $15 an hour, okay? It's like, what, $7, $8 an hour or something. They're going to double the minimum wage. So you don't have to live in a garage if you have a full-time job. They're going to get up to $15 an hour. A lot of states already do that and everything. So that's something that was probably on its way anyway. So this is going to kick that can down the street. Okay, to see what I looked at, this is from CNN last night. They came out with it. Brand new stuff. I'll put this in the description section and also put there a listing of all the local offices to find out about existing programs that they have like this in your state. A lot of states, like Maryland's going to give another $750 to everybody. So that's $2,000 plus $750. You rack up the stuff. So there's all this stuff going on locally. You got to find out about. That's right. In the description, I'll have a listing from your state. You download this report. You have 50 states. You can travel around the country and apply to the best states. Is to say you live there. Okay. Either way you want to do it. But there's the people to call, what to ask for, what to say, who to talk to, all that kind of stuff. It's there and it's free. Well, if you're a member, I smile and do it. But no, all these are free. And the membership been so nice about me. I usually leave all this stuff for members of Let's Go Help. And I was hoping they won't get pissed. And they seem to appreciate this stuff too, that we help other people who can't afford the $20, so that's nice. And so you don't have to pay me any money. Just go down in the description, download this link, and you have all the offices in your state whose job it is to help you with financial problems. Do you realize that? We spend a lot of money on people who are sitting there like the Maytag repairman, want to fix your financial problem, and nobody's calling. Well, that's probably not true nowadays, but they are there, and that's the important. So it takes a few times to get through. So who cares if you have to wait an hour? You may be in jail, so waiting a couple hours on the phone is nothing. That's peanuts. So do it.